concept of motivation is simply something that drives you, and something that makes you want to get up and go, something that you desire going after, and something that makes you go through pain, go through work, makes you sacrifice. Um, it's often like a goal, an objective, or something like that, like an end goal, something you want to reach, like a motivation for staying in school and doing work, working out, and going through the days, and even when I'm tired, continuing to work, is that I want to be a professional basketball player. So that's a big, um, that's the sole, I would say, the sole concept of motivation. Just something that drives you to continue to put in work, or drives you to go through pain or adversity to get to that goal. Now, the content model is being self-aware of your needs, and I feel that um, I mean that's mostly that's the simplest form of motivation. I feel it's like being hungry. If you're hungry, you start to feel your stomach bubbling. You're gonna get up and go get something to eat. So that's like simple motivation that we feel in our that we experience in our daily lives that we might not even think of or understand, or like um, well, and another the second one is the process model, and that's simply just going through the process of motivation. Firstly, being unfulfilled needs, wants, and desires. It starts that way, like those needs, wants, and desires pops up in your head, and like people say, things start with ideas. So that want, need, or desire comes in, and then you start to entertain that thought, and that's when you act on it. And after that, you reach a little bit of tension with whether you want to do it or not. It's like tugging from both sides. One side you want to do it, one side you don't want to do it, or it's another option pulling from that other side, and that's where the tension is. The third one is the drive. The third part of the process is drive, and that's you waking up, or yeah, you waking up and you have to go pee. That's simple motivation, but that drives you to get out of the bed and go to the bathroom and relieve yourself. And after drive is behavior. So after you feel that drive within you to go and do it, it's on you whether you want to act on that or not. And that behavior will lead to either fulfilling that goal or not fulfilling that goal. And the problem that I have with the shortcomings, I'll say the shortcomings of the content model, is that it can't always be chalked up to needs. Like sometimes the wants outweigh the needs. I would say like an example where my parents used to say, like, do what you need to do, then you can do what you want to do. But it's been plenty of times in my life where I've had my console in front of me, and instead of doing homework, I went and played a game. So sometimes needs, I feel, can outweigh wants can outweigh needs. And that is the shortcoming of the content model. The process model is that it might not always work that way. You might not always face tension with a decision you need to make, or that drive within you. It might not be deep and like tugging on your heart to where you like, oh, I need to get up and go do it. Maybe the idea pops in your head and you like, yep, I'm gonna go do that, and you reach that goal without having to go through the full process. And lastly, I didn't go over cutting edge theory, but the cutting edge theory is simply like the research of newer things and like finding out things about motivation. I honestly don't see. The shortcoming I would say of that is that research it's a toss up. It could or couldn't be accurate, I would say. Like the data you receive from the cutting edge theory, where you do experiments and try to see things on motivation. Like data isn't always I wouldn't say data isn't always accurate, because as we know, numbers don't lie, but you know, situations can vary, I would say. So there is no absolute outcome that you can settle on after doing experiments with the cutting edge theories.